Good morning everyone. Today we are going to read a story from your reader book, and that is chapter number 8, the story of 4 friends, which is in page number 41. So this is a story about friendship, and you know that friendship is very precious. And what are true friends like? True friends are those who never leave us alone or who never leave us in the danger and who always help us. Real friendship is tested in the time of danger. At the time of danger, you could understand that who is your true friend and who are not. So, by reading this story, we will understand the meaning of true friendship. So, let's start the story. So, as I said that the name of the story is the story of 4 friends. So, who are those 4 friends? The 4 friends are a crow, a rat, a turtle and a deer. Here in the picture you can see that here is a turtle, a rat, a crow and a deer. So they are the 4 friends and they were very close friends. And every day in the afternoon they met together by the turtle's pond. You know that turtles live in water and deer lives in land, crows live on trees and rats live in their in a hole, right? So they meet beside the pond where the turtle lived, and there was a cool shady place, means there was a long tree, a big tree which gives the shade in that place, and they spend that afternoon together, every afternoon together, and they discuss about lots of worldly matter, and they spend their time like this. One day, the turtle, rat and crow assemble, means gather or meet in a place at the usual noon time. As all of these 4 friends knew that in the afternoon they have to meet. So, there was turtle, rat and crow present there, but the deer was not present that day. And they were waiting for deer to join them, but she did not come. So these other 3 friends became very worried and they were thinking that what can be the matter. Then they decided to go in search of the deer, as it can be happen that she was in trouble. They were thinking that the deer was in danger. That's why they thought that they had to find out her very soon. So the crow flew up into the air to see if she could spot deer from the sky. The rat and turtle could not fly, so the crow was flying in the air and trying to spot the deer. He was very afraid to see that the deer was trapped in a hunter's net. You can see in this picture that the deer is trapped in a net which was given by the hunter. Worried back to the pond to share the terrible news with the other two friends. And after knowing the news, all of the three friends became very upset because they were really very worried about the deer. We must think of what we can do to save our friends. We cannot let her die in the hunter's net, said the turtle. The turtle, the rat and the crow, all of three friends loved deer so much. That's why they were thinking that they had to save the deer from that situation. They could not leave her alone. They say the rat was thinking that which may be the way to save her. Then the crow exclaimed to the rat that you can chew. As you know that the rat can chew things and it can cut anything. So the crow gave the idea to chew the nets by the rat and then they can set her free. Friend rat, I must carry you to deer and right away. You too before the hunter return and kills her. As you know that rat is a very small animal, so it can be late when the rat reaches to the deer. And the turtle also walked very slow, and the crow can fly very fast. You know that birds can fly. So if the rat will go with the crow, they can reach to the place early before the hunter return. Because if the hunter return to the place, it may be happen that the hunter will kill the deer. Then the rat nodded and agreed to go with the crow. You know that the crow is a bird and it can hold anything in its beak. So it will hold the rat and take it to that place. Then they said that not to wait long and we have to go now. We cannot waste any time. So then the crow carried the rat in her bill, means beak. By this beak it can hold. So it hold the rat and it took him to the place where the rat was trapped. The deer was trapped. The rat immediately started to chew the nets which held the deer's foot, and then the deer was almost free from the net, and that time the turtle arrived. You know that the turtle walks very slowly, and that time other friends were thinking that the turtle should not come here. So when the turtle arrived that place, his other friends became very worried for him, because as you know that the turtle cannot walk very fast and he came so far from his safety of the pond. The turtles are safe in the water only. On the land, they cannot walk very fast, and if that time the hunter return back, then the hunter can catch the turtle. So the deer was very afraid that the turtle put himself in terrible danger for the deer. The turtle said that he could not stay back after knowing that his friend was in trouble, so she could not control himself and came to the place. Then the deer said that he was worried that now how will the turtle save himself from the hunter if he comes now. No sooner the deer was speaking these words, that time the hunter appeared. The deer set herself free from the net, as the rat had already cut the nets, and the deer was free from the net and it ran away. You know that the deer can run very fast, so the hunter could not catch the deer. Crow also flew up into the sky, and it is very difficult to catch any bird as they can fly very fast. And rat also disappeared into a hole. It is very difficult to catch a rat also. But the turtle could not find the safe place to hide. As it was walking very slowly, the hunter was surprised to see that in the net there was not any deer, and he was very annoyed and disappointed that he was thinking, who could have done this? Then he spotted the turtle. The turtle was trying to move very fast, but it could not. At that time, the hunter thought that now he had something to take back home. He will not go in empty hand, and he will sell the turtle in the market and he will earn some money. So he picked up the turtle and put him in the sack and went away from the place. You can see that he is the hunter, and in this sack there is the turtle, and he was taking it with him. After some time, the three friends came out from the places where they were hiding. The crow said that, "Dear friends, we must try to think of a way to save turtle's life." As turtle also came there for the deer to save his friend. So now it is their turn to save the turtle's life. Then the rat said that, "The crow, you can fly high and try spotting the hunter." Then rat got an idea and said the crow to fly high and watch the hunter and where he was going, and said the deer to run forward so that the deer sees the deer. So the hunter saw the deer and became distracted, and then he might just put his sack down and he will go to catch the deer. Then the rat will cut the sack and take out the turtle from the sack. And then they will get some time to save the turtle. Deer said, "That is not a bad idea." In fact, the deer said that she will pretend to be wounded in one leg. Means she will act like that she hurt his leg and she could not walk very fast. So after watching that, the hunter will be more curious to catch the deer, and he will follow the deer. And then away from his sack. Then the rat will go there, and then the rat also will get some time to cut the sack, and then the turtle will come out. So then everyone agreed to the plan. The hunter did not go so far, so the deer ran before him, and acting like she was very weak and tired. Then the hunter tried to catch the deer and ran after him, and also put down his sack. The clever deer took the hunter, ran so faster, and took him into the deep forest, so that he will take lots of time to return. Then the rat screwed out, means it again started chewing the bag and cut it and make a hole, and then the turtle comes out from the sack. Turtle immediately hid himself in a thick bush nearby. As you know that if turtle started walking, it will take lots of time to reach the pond. So immediately in that time, the turtle hid behind a thick bush. After some time, the hunter returned to the place where he left the sack, and he was so much tired and exhausted because he ran after the deer but could not catch the deer. Then again, he was very surprised to see that the turtle also escaped. There was no turtle in his sack. He seriously believed, he started to believe that there was some ghost or hobgoblin. Hobgoblin means a fairy tale character who knows magic. So he was thinking that there may be a ghost, because sometime before the deer also goes away and now the turtle also escaped. Maybe there are some ghost or there are some magician who was working magic in the forest. She was very much afraid, so in the panic and fear, he ran home, as he was thinking that lots of spirits like ghost was running behind him. So finally, all of these four friends were safe, and they hugged each other on their escape, and they were very proud of their everlasting friendship. So in this story, you see that these four of the friends were so much in love, and they cared for each other, and they all were there when one of them is in danger. So this is the true friendship between these four animals. So we human beings should be true in our friendship, and we should always help our friends, and we should stay with them in danger or in their bad time. So this is all about the story. Thank you, students.